Sonic 06 is Sonic 06. I'm not finna be one of those niggas who say Sonic 06 was the most underrated Sonic game ever, but I will say Sonic 06 had hella ambition and potential, and I feel like a lot of the potential was brought out in Project 06, especially with the characters. So I'm gonna go over the things I love and the things I don't really love about the characters in Project 06. And I'm gonna also be putting them on a tier list because that shit be fun as fuck. Starting off with Sonic, he's probably the most basic character in the game. Sorry Sonic, you can't hang with us, you basic blue. Me and Sonic Physics already had beef since like 2006, but Chaos X came through and he made it a little bit better, and we still got beef. I feel like Sonic's moveset is a bit clunky in this game. Like the spin dash is Sonic's best move in this game, but if you're not always spin dashing, then you won't be able to keep Sonic's top speed. I mean, unless you're using the gems, but I ain't collect the upgrade. Aside from that though, Sonic just feels okay. Only his spin dash and legacy homing attack really flow with each other, and I don't really feel like his slide kick is useful at all. And that's gonna be a bit common in this video because some of these characters got moves that are kinda pointless. Please stop. Please stop. Shit, he is kind of killing it though. But something that I absolutely love about Sonic in this game is the Mach Speed sections. In the Mach Speed sections, you basically play as Sonic running through the level and dodging trees and obstacles and walls and shit. It's extremely fun, especially in Project 06. I don't know what it is, but going that fast as Sonic feels so natural. Overall, I feel like I gotta put Sonic in B tier. While the Mach Speed sections are really fun, everything else just feels like a blur. Like nothing's really memorable about Sonic in this game, except for the gems, but like I said, we not doing upgrade. Going on to Tails, he's just okay. Like I know this nigga a nerd, but this the first time I kinda wanted to bully him. Tails doesn't have a broken ass flying mechanic like he did in Sonic Adventure 1, but it feels like a really watered down version of it. It's not bad, I just wish it went a little bit higher and faster. Tails also has his ring bomb mechanic from Sonic Heroes and his tail spin from Sonic Adventure 1. And I feel like the ring bomb is actually kinda lame. Like it's only really useful as a projectile. And on top of that, it doesn't really do much damage, but the tail spin is great. It's almost exactly like it was in Sonic Adventure 1, except for the fact that you can also use it in the air. While Tails is an okay character with a decent move, I gotta put him in C tier. Nothing about him was really that fun to me aside from the tail spin. And Tails is nowhere near as speedy as he was in SA1, so even with the tail spin, Tails is still really slow. And next is the nigga who still owe me $5. Sadly, Knuckles was not fun to play. Like he has a homing attack, a stomp, and a basic attack. And of course he has his signature glide and climb. But the thing about Knuckles is that aside from the basic attack, none of it feels good. The climbing just doesn't feel that reliable, and the homing attack cannot be spammed at all. It does combo into the basic attack, and that's good, but that's all it really does. But if the homing attack could be canceled into a glide, I'd love Knuckles 10 times more. But for now, I have to put Knuckles in D tier. He's just not that fun to play. I just wish his moveset was a bit more flexible. I ain't asking for an acrobatic doing gymnastics, but I just wish his move style was a little bit more classic. I know, I ate, as the youngins say. Shadow, on the other hand, is the coolest nigga in the game. I'm talking from the story to the gameplay. Shadow runs Sonic 06. I remember back in 07, Shadow heard me shit talking about Sonic 06, and then he slapped the fuck out of me. And ever since then, I respected that black hedgehog. Shadow has every move that Sonic has, but just better. I mean, the spin dash ain't better, but it's perfect either way. Shadow's homing attack can be spammed to do these cool ass combos, and the combos can get extended by Shadow's Chaos Spear. But the Chaos Spear also doubles as a stun, and when you combine the two, you can keep on mowing enemies down. And like I said before, he has every move that Sonic has, so he also has the spin kick, the spin dash, and the homing attack. And that is the best part of Shadow. There's just so much to him to where you can't really get bored with them. Like on top of those moves, there's also a rage burst mechanic. His rage burst allows me to enter my inner beast. Get your bitch ass up, Buford. His rage burst makes it to where all of your combos that you can hit are extremely quick. And once you're done with the enemy, you can teleport to the next enemy to start fighting him. Like Shadow in Sonic 06 is literally perfect. Also, my fault if I refer to Project 06 as Sonic 06. It just feels like Project 06 is the definitive way to play Sonic 06, for real. Like I said, Shadow runs 06. That's why I gotta put him in S tier. Like there's just so much to him, and every move he has feels important and useful. And honestly, Rouge is pretty good too. Like she feels like a solid mix between Tails and Knuckles. She has a bomb attack that's pretty similar to Tails' ring bomb thingy, but I'd say it's 10 times better because you could spam the fuck out of it. Pair that with an attack that's extremely similar to what Knuckles has, and you get a great character. You're also able to play her in more levels than Knuckles, and that's cool as hell. I feel like Rouge feels natural in this game, but she doesn't have as many moves as Shadow. That's why I gotta put her in A tier. She's a great character, but there really isn't much to her aside aside from what I described. But her homeboy Omega is good as fuck too.
Just because I'm a robot doesn't mean I don't have that dog in me.
Y'all, I'm sorry, man. I had to do it. A nigga was holding me at gunpoint for this shit. Omega has the basic attack, the lock-on laser beam, and the fucking minigun.
Alert, alert. Broke nigga detected. Annihilate.
Every single one of Omega's attacks feels so good to hit. His basic attack is cool as hell because it reminds me so much of Sonic Heroes. And his lock-on laser beam reminds me a lot of E102 Gamma. Omega's playstyle is extremely unique. It's the most unique playstyle in Project 06, but it's still really good. I'm sorry, but all of the really goods gotta go to A tier. While his gameplay is really good, it is extremely different from every other character in the game. I think he's the slowest in the game, but I don't like playing as slow people in Sonic games. And that's the main reason I don't like playing as Silver either. With Silver, you absolutely have to get the upgrade from Dusty Desert. If you don't get that upgrade, then he's just not fun. This upgrade lets you be able to teleport dash for a little bit longer. And sadly, teleport dashing is like the only thing good about Silver. Like, all of Silver's combat relies on you throwing shit. I already do that shit in real life. Fuck, I need Silver to do it for. Don't get me wrong, Silver is unique the way he approaches enemies. But when the shit just isn't fun, what's the point? With all that being said, I gotta put him in C's here. Just like with Tails, he only has one move that I actually enjoy. Simply put, the ESP meter is a bitch ass nigga who I do not fuck with. Next up is Blaze, and she's just a better version of everybody. I think she even better than me at the shit I do. Blaze got the best homing attack, the best spin attack, the best double jump. This nigga probably even got the best fit. The thing about Blaze is that every single one of her moves connect with each other so well. And connecting these moves throughout the level feels perfect. Like, Blaze's homing attack is a mix between Knuckles and Sonic's, so you're able to spam it and it goes a really far distance, and it can also be canceled into her double jump. Like, Blaze is really good, but the one thing about her that I don't like is her fire attack. It feels pretty useless, especially because of the fact that she already has her fire spin. But other than that, I gotta give Blaze a S tier. Like, everything about Blaze in this game is just perfect. I guess you could say her gameplay is fire. Going on to our final character, Amy is really good too. Bro, give her some nails and this bitch lethal. Amy is almost exactly like she was in SA1. So Amy has the hammer spin and the hammer jump, and they work pretty well in this game. And when you pair these two with the double jump, this shit's exquisite. Even though she only has two types of moves, she's still pretty fun. But the worst part about her is that this nigga only got one level to her name. If her hammer jump was a bit more powerful, and maybe if she was a bit more playable, I would put her in S tier. But for now, I gotta put her in A tier. She's a great character with great moves, but there's not really much that you can do with her in one level. And that is the tier list.
This is not an opinion. This is a fact.
All in all, some of these characters are the best I've ever seen them play, and some others I'm not really a big fan of. But Project 06 is free to play and it's cool as fuck, so I recommend you try it out anyway. Like, there's so much detail in each and every single one of these characters and levels. And that's it. Farewell!
I'll call you back in a second. You accusing me of being with bitches I don't be texting. I'm getting paranoid about you cause I know you be stressing. You the sauces of my salads and the clothes of my dressing. Then I hang up the phone, I call you back in a second. You accusing me of being with bitches I don't be texting. I'm getting paranoid about you cause I know you be stressing.